This is StarCraft 2, a massively popular RTS game from 2010, and this is me, a StarCraft noob. In the last StarCraft video, I beat Wings of Liberty on hard, using several advanced tactics, such as Marines, and whatever unit was available. Today, we'll see if I can beat the second expansion, Heart of the Swarm. When I started the second campaign, I was faced with my worst nightmare. You see, the Zerg has no Marines. This means that from mission 0, half of my genius strategies are rendered useless. Nevertheless, I figured Kerrigan is still half human, so it's not like I'm really playing Zerg, I'm kinda just pretending. Now, besides not having Marines and being in control of Zerg units, this campaign also focuses more on hero units. We got to do this a little in Wings of Liberty, but only during certain missions. In Heart of the Swarm, we always have Kerrigan as a hero unit helping out with powerful abilities, like one-shotting units or AoE CC.
Except for the one mission.
During the first few missions, we get to learn how the Zerg units differ from the Terran units. The Mobius facilities we are in are being attacked by Dominion forces. We easily escape the lab, killing everything in our path, be it Dominion forces or hostile Zerglings, and reconvene with Rainer's troop on the Hyperion. We are, however, separated from Rainer in the escape, and he kinda gets shot off screen.
All right, Blondie. Take your shot.
Rip a real one. Kerrigan, not knowing that Rainer got iced, throws a temper tantrum and goes back to the planet and cries to random Zerg broodmother until she comes and helps her out. She arrives with a large amount of Zerg units to help aid Rainer's escape, but when Kerrigan goes to watch her daily dose of propaganda, she finds out that Rainer now suffers the same fate as Heroes of the Storm. Tragic. Finding this out, Kerrigan sets a clear goal for this campaign, something I personally already wanted to do. Kill Arcturus Mengsk. We reconvene with Kerrigan's old buddies, Tapeworm Lady and Master Chef Abathur. They help us amass our forces as we slowly bring more Zerg broods into the fold, conquering one planet at a time. The first planet we retake is Kaldir, a planet that's almost as cold as my room during winter. There are a few Protoss researcher colonies on this planet, and to get rid of them, we use my special tool, war crimes. We destroy their phones, we shoot down the ones fleeing for help, and finally we implant a civilian with a parasite before letting her go, and then we alien the ship, leaving no survivors. I'm the hero of this expansion, right? After completing our reclamation of Kaldir, we travel to the planet that the Zerg originated from, where we're met by Zeratul. Now, him being a Protoss, I was expecting to get scolded for, slaughtering his people, but instead he told me I was gonna save the world, so I took it as him commending me for the war crimes.
Real recognizes real.
Landing on the planet, we feed a giant hole in the ground, and it turns out to be a card from Hearthstone, who tells us to go into a cocoon and become 100% Zerg again. As a quick side note, during this campaign we're also just cooking in the kitchen with Chef Abathur, making new strains of Zerg with different wacky effects. The catch being we have to pick between two strains with differing abilities. And you know me and choices.
Now let me just evolve Kerrigan. What could go wrong?
I don't know who at Blizzard thought it was a good idea to give a mission about holding and defending a location to the race that only knows how to attack, and attack. So to start off, Kerrigan is stuck inside this cocoon. That means no hero unit. The only defensive units you have are the Spore Crawler and Spine Crawlers, and they are extremely killable and die if more than one unit touches them for a split second. And when swarms of Zerg keep streaming in non-stop over and over, they don't last for more than 3 seconds. It took hours to figure out how to beat this mission. I had to really dig deep. Then I figured out that just spamming the locust, I kinda just worked. That's right, baby, the same one strat works still. I also had to use the hives as meatballs, but that's just classic Zerg. So after getting out of the cocoon, I am royally pissed off at the Ancient one, and so I go beat the shit out of it. No issues. And then I leave the planet. I decide to undo all the progress Rainer made in the last campaign by retaking Char. That thing we sacrificed several hundred troops for. In the process, I pick up a hot lady, by Zerg standards, you wouldn't get it, and melt down everything with an army of banelings. Before I can even do something to General Warfield, he kinda just dies by himself, I guess, and this kind of kills my kill boner, and I just leave his men alone and they get to live. I'm saving my war crimes a bit. Scrap that. I immediately break into a super secret Dominion research facility and commit several war crimes by infesting the civilian workers and using them as cannon fodder. After having a grand wizarding battle, not that kind, and winning, I reach the deepest part of this facility. Here I find me telling me to stop committing war crimes? Wait a minute. When did I stop pretending? I'm just 100% Zerg now, huh? So I kill off the virgin Terran side and embrace Chad Zerg. Human me, who was a shapeshifter, not actually me, let it slip Rainer is also alive. So next stop, Prison Break. Let's hope it's not Season 4. We find Rainer, but he can't see past the Zerg side.
We're done.
He stays true to the philosophy of Marines, Marines, and more Marines. Respect. And dumps Kerrigan. And then he goes for a pack of smokes. Makes killing time. We drop in and siege the city. But we're faced with Marines. And by God, not just Marines, but also giant enemy mechs like the Odin. Remember that one from Wings of Liberty? Oh, that's right, I skipped that mission. Anyway, from out of nowhere, my hero arrives. The only way to completely finish off the campaign, they drop in Rainer and the boys. The Marines are here. Of course, I actually don't need his voice because I have unkillable ultralists. But you know, it's cool that we finish with the Marines. They helped. Down Mengs goes. And Kerrigan ascends, becoming Space Bug Lady Jesus. Oh my god, Jesus lore. Why did he de-age like 50 years? What? And Heart of the Swarm is completed. One more campaign left.